many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Ready, break! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Ready!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Dragon 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Let's go now.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. They'll set up a throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And we're going to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 43 yards. And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Let's get set. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Stop.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Here we go.
They'll need 5 on this play.
11 empty. 11 empty. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go.
Gun. Cut.
First and 10, it's Pierce. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
11, Thomas.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
Here we go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
12. 11.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
11 empty.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Here we go.
They'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 2, ready?
Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
11 mighty.
They'll bring a
11
receiver
mighty.
in motion right.
11 empty. 12. 11.
Play action. It's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
On 1, ready? 11. 11.
Burrow going for it on 4th. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
On 2.
So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10.
12.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against him with one of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Here we go, here we go. Roll, roll, roll. Check, Bobcat, street.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Riggs! Hey, smash! Hurt!
They're going to try and throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Pierce now up the middle, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think he got a yard.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12.
They bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 9. Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here we go. 11.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Patterson now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick.
They gotta go,
if indeed they end up trying one.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow gets the dump off to Pierce. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
11 MT.
Run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown Colts. George Kittle from 19 yards away. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well. And they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Alert! Alert!
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Josh Allen in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
I'm one, ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
11 MT, 11
That play
MT.
changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
11 Thomas.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow on play action. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
70,
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
18 rattling.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Come on.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Titans get a bit closer. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
On 1, ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because it...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Get it! Warriors 70s! Kevin Pirate! Check smash!
The center receiver in motion to the right. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Here we go,
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
I'm one, ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Gun.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
11,
in motion goes the tight end.
11. 12.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I'm fine, ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. Here we go. The passing game working awfully well. And most
11 mighty.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with the lead. They come back out of that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in
Here we go.
the first half.
12.
Receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
11 MT, paint. 11 MT, stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Now Burrow loses the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got a referee to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
And the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way.
12.
Slot man moves right. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down.
Here we go.
He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Burrow will throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter, and he's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
11 MT. 12. 11. Stop.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. LaVisca Chenault, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Panther 60, 79 Broncos.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete.
Panther Street. Hey, smash.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Hurt.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Gun.
From the 36 now, 1st and 10.
11.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards. But no more than that. 2nd down.
11 mighty. 11.
They go play action with Burrow. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And, that would get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Twelve. 11 mighty. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Play action. It's Burrow. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Now 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
On the jump.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an aggressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Okay,
Another
ready?
modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
And they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they've looked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And where they are on the scoreboard almost dictates taking this big shot and trying to get right back into the game. They took it there and couldn't connect. Despite the defense being ready, go ahead and force it downfield. See what you can get.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They go again with Pierce. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Plays have him on the move on first down.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He's going to air one out. And this is taken in at the 5.
Here we go, here we go.
All the way down inside the 10. And
11, Thomas.
at the 5.
Stop.
They'll run here with Pierce. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
11, 11. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And it's caught. Touchdown. Damian Pierce, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Come on, come on.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Here we go.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel...
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Burrow picked off by a guy he won a title with at LSU, Derek Stingley. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Rodney Thomas gets to him for the stop.
Here we go.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 52 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll pitch it out here. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Six the Eagles! Six the Eagles! Check! Check!
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready, break. Crack all 80.
And now here's a carry heading left. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's a give up the middle. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready. Smash, smash. No. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful.
Gun.
They've been dangerous.
11.
Exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's caught. It's Chenault again. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go. 11. 11 MT.
They'll send the tight end in
11
motion.
MT. 12.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Down. Here's Joe Burrow. A desperation heave for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
Ready.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win in the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, partner, that'll do it. These week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Colts, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll